So, I recently started this YouTube channel that talks about creative content, photography, and travel in general. I needed something gear-wise, light, mobile, and something that could fit in any situation, even this beautiful hotel cramped in Atlanta, the Holiday Inn Express. In this video, I want to take you through all of that gear that I have found that makes my process easier to make these videos for you. But before we do that, I wanted to say thank you. I know that this is a smaller YouTube channel, and it takes a lot of courage from you, the viewer, to click on a video like this. I know that you see a smaller number of views, you see a smaller number of subscribers, and it almost feels like that vendor at the farmer's market that is so distant and nobody's around the booth, and it's just awkward to go up and talk to them. It takes a lot of courage, and I wanted to say thank you for that. On this channel, we talk about creative content, photography, and just travel in general. So if that is something that resonates with you and you like that, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things down below. It means the world to me. And again, just thank you. So let's get into the fun stuff. Enough rambling, and away we go to the gear. Okay, so first up, we have the photography part of this kit. As a photographer, I carry a camera with me, obviously. And so this trip, I am bringing the Ricoh GR IIIx. I sometimes switch this out with the Leica Deluxe 8, which in my opinion is probably the best travel photography camera out there right now. But for this trip, I've really been enjoying the Ricoh, and the last few trips actually I've been really enjoying the Ricoh. So we have that. We have the charger, obviously. And if I can fit it back in here. So next, I can't really show you because I'm filming with it, but we have, I'll flash an image on the screen, but we have the classic, the so talked about DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm not going to go into how powerful this thing is because it has been talked about in length by many creators on YouTube. But this thing is honestly incredible. I've used it as a webcam for Loom videos when I talk about photography critiques of my work or anything like that. I've used it basically for all the B-roll. Yeah, I film with this thing all the time when I'm on the go. I don't like to say that pieces of gear are must-have, but in my opinion, the Pocket 3 might be one of those pieces of gear that is a must-have piece of gear, in my opinion. If you are a smaller creator, a big creator, or just someone that travels a lot and needs a small kit, this is perfect. Again, it's not in here, it's right here, but it's perfect. And lastly, 3 cameras. I know I film a lot of different types of content, and they all kind of serve their purpose. The Ricoh I don't use for filming, obviously. So 2 filming cameras, the Pocket 3, and this one, the Insta360 Go 3S. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite pieces of kit. It's new to me, but it has given me so much confidence to go out and film POV videos or just filming in general in public. It's got a nice flip up screen. The camera, this little guy, comes out and you can just clip this on yourself, and it's very small, you know, for comparison. Very, very tiny. So it is quickly becoming one of my favorite pieces of kit. This is kind of where I want to slow things down just for a moment and explain something that's pretty important to me. I've wanted to start this channel for a really long time, but I never really had the confidence to do so. I know a lot of people say that gear doesn't matter, and while I agree with most of that statement, I do think that gear matters a lot if it helps you to get out and make the content that you've always wanted to make. And that's kind of where this little guy is coming into play for me in this whole kit. By getting this, I don't know what changed. I don't know why, but it allowed me to go out in public and just clamp this onto myself and not worry about anything else and just go, because I felt it was the most unintrusive camera that I have found. So that's it. Gear doesn't matter unless it actually does and gives you confidence to go out and make the content that you want to make. As far as audio gear, I have the DJI mic mini, little lav mic with the ND filters in here and some wind guards, all that stuff. It pairs perfectly with the Osmo camera, and it just works. So good quality audio, I think, for when I actually use it. Sometimes I just record things on my phone, or sometimes I'll use the internal mic on this, but most of the time I'm using the lav. I'm using the lav right now. Some supporting gear that I'm using, I have a tripod, Joby, little tripod. Sometimes I do streaming on my phone, and I use this little Manfrotto for putting my phone on a tripod. I have this magic arm that I can't show you by Small Rig that allows me to clamp to anything. Again, I'll flash it on the screen, but it kind of lets me clamp to anything. And in hotel rooms, it is extremely helpful because I never know what I'm going to get for setup wise. So it kind of lets me clamp to all kinds of things. This is just the camera cube for the bag. We'll talk about the bag in a minute. What's this? Advil. Probably not the best thing to take, but sometimes I get pressure headaches from flights, so I bring some Advil. And I don't think any of this would be possible without this light that I found recently. This thing is so cool. I'll blind you there for a second, sorry. It is so cool. I found it on Amazon. It was like $30, $35, and you blow it up. You just blow it up, and there's LEDs inside. It's got this little magnet thing that clamps on. It's got a little strap right here, another strap right here, and it folds down extremely small, and you can just put it anywhere. Like right now it's sitting on a ledge, just kind of helping light this situation, and it allows me to light myself from all types of scenarios, and it's super helpful. Over here, this wasn't in the bag. I kind of unpacked some of the stuff to use it for this film, but this is just supporting the Small Rig camera. This like it's a little sticky bottom. You can stick it to things. It's all magnetic. This is the piece for this camera that allows me to go out and film the POV videos. You wear this around your neck, you line this up like that, and you just clamp it on and in between your shirt, and there you go. Away you go. So boring items, but I have a 4 terabyte hard drive. I use a MacBook Air M1, going old school, I know, outdated these days it seems, but I use this for ingesting SD cards. I have a micro SD for the Pocket camera. It takes micro SD, just so you know. I have a mouse for editing with a case, the MX Master 3. Love that thing. And that's really it for gear. I guess I'll show you the bag now. This is the camera cube that goes in the bag. This is not going to be the best way to show you, but the bag is the Wandered 31-liter backpack. I have used this thing. Man, I have traveled all over the place with that thing. Just as the backpack. That's it. That's all I needed was the backpack. Well, I do have another tripod. Sorry, the Manfrotto tripod. Again, Amazon. Very little purchase. But the backpack, whole nother video. It is incredible. And we will go through that in another video. But it is the Wandered 31-liter. They're packed, I think, backpack. I'll probably correct myself if I'm wrong. I don't remember what the actual name is. But that's it. That is the gear. And that's it. I don't think that as a new YouTuber or content creator, you necessarily need all of this gear, but I find that it definitely helps me creating content. So like and subscribe to all the YouTube things. And again, if you have anything you want to ask me, please comment down below. I look forward to having a conversation with you guys. Okay? Bye-bye.